Hello guys and welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be doing an unboxing of sorts. Now this unboxing is a little bit unusual in the fact that it was sent to me by a Panzer Ace. Now Panzer Jim, who sent me this box, is a superb 20mm Wargame painter as well as an avid collector. So he sent me some goodies in here. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I do have a fair idea, but we'll pretend that I don't. He sent me this box and I said to him, I'm going to do an unboxing video, which was a bit of a surprise to him, but I want you guys to check it out. There's some stuff in here that I believe I'm not going to know anything about, and hopefully in the comment section you'll be able to let me know. But I'm going to open this box now and then I'm going to show you guys what's inside. Panzer Jim kindly sent me some combat miniatures British figures. Now these figures actually ones I've never seen before. I've never heard of combat miniatures before, so I'm very intrigued to know what's inside of these blister packs. But you're greeted with a US GI with a cigar hanging out of his mouth. How epic is that? It looks like you get 6 figures per blister, and on the back it makes a point of saying that they're sculpted to exacting detail and cast to the highest quality. So that's a really interesting statement, and I really look forward to seeing if it lives up to that. I'm going to use a Stanley knife for this just because I'm not sure the rarity of this blister pack, and I don't want to ruin that awesome image on the front there. So the first thing that greets us is a British soldier without any weapons, so he could potentially be a medic. And then the second figure that greets us is a rifleman. Now, straight away, I can tell that the equipment looks pretty good, and the detail isn't too bad, although the rifle could do with a bit of love. You can see that the rifle is pretty much missing all of its detail there, but you can make out that it's a rifle, so especially at this scale, that's not a huge disappointment. Typical sorts of mold lines that you'd expect to see from metal models. I'm loving the Thompson on this guy, on this officer. I'm getting the feeling from these blister packs they may be tailored more towards the sort of Italy campaign, just with the Thompson that may be more Commonwealth theme. I'm not too sure, I could be completely wrong. Perhaps you've got these in your collection. I'd love to know your thoughts on this, and be sure to drop us a line in the comments section. We've got this guy carrying a box plus his helmet and rifle. And then we've got a prone guy. You can see that the rifle is lacking detail, but I'm not sure how old these masters were when these figures were taken. Obviously, the older the masters are, then you tend to find that a lot of that detail starts to go. I am digging the Thompsons. I think they look good. We've got a prone Bren gunner here. You can see the Bren gun again. The magazine there looks definitely not like a Bren gun. It looks almost like a Japanese LMG. There it looks more like a Bren gun, but just lost some of that essential detail. But again, 20mm, you can't be too fussy. Well, you can be, but you can't be too upset because you can make up a lot of that detail with paint, and you're not going to see it too close up anyway. But again, lots and lots of Thompsons here, which is really cool to see. They might also be excellent choices for any people doing a Burma sort of themed force. I'm actually excited to paint a couple of these up. I'm going to be very interested to see how they turn out with paint. It's always very easy to judge models before they've been painted, because a lot of the times once they've got a bit of paint on them, they actually tend to look a lot better than what your first opinion of them actually is. For example, the rifle, so you could probably paint some of the details on the rifle anyway. And I love the fact this guy's throwing a grenade. All of these guys seem to have bayonets. I believe this is the attacking blister, so hence why we've had a lad throwing a grenade. We've got a couple of guys charging with their bayonets. So yeah, very, very nice. When compared to AB though, I'm sorry, AB is king, and I think Panzer Jim will agree with me on that one. But you know what, they're obviously an older company, older molds as well, so you got to take that into consideration. But yeah, I think they're going to make a great addition to my British army, and I really am so appreciative that Panzer Jim sent these. I can't wait to put some paint on these, and they just look so iconic, and something that obviously was well before my time. So do let me know in the comment section, guys, if you've experienced combat miniatures and how you found them. Once more, a massive thank you guys out to Panzer Jim for sending me these. I really do appreciate it, mate, and thanks for being such an amazing supporter of the channel.